want to display it in front of the judges. All the judging portion for costuming has already been done because we have to look at every fine detail, that people present to us. So if you bring us something that is handmade 100%, we look at like your sew job for some of us who do know how to sew. Some of us look at props. For example, I look at props, my staff over there. So that's what we look at, and then we will judge them accordingly in their tier that they decide to be in. Sometimes the judges go, well, they don't belong in this tier, they belong in a higher tier, we bump them up, or into a different division completely.
And that is a compliment.
Very
in
big
case
compliment.
you
All right, and then so we're gonna walk them across. The skits will happen. We have some judges that are gonna judge. This is Natalie. She's one of our judges. Yeah, okay. I guess she's not good enough for you guys. They're a tough crowd. Maybe they should be the judges. Someone complimented her Star Wars dress. From there, they will go and deliberate over who did best in skits for whatever division they submitted their competition to. And then we will announce the awards for the cosplay judging, so that it gives them time to make that deliberation in the meantime, so there's no waiting around, no intermission, as we don't want, because time is money. And then from there, we will announce the skits, the winners of the skits, and then I don't know what really follows after, other than you guys look at them and judge them also, and see if you agree with what we decide.
Hi guys, that is signs that we use Windows, not Mac. So anyway, I was saying, I don't know if you covered this or not, but if you are interested in entering the masquerade next year, we will be doing it again.
Yes, we are. And don't be afraid. Like I said, if you've never done it before and you've done a costume, bring it. And we will definitely slide you into the slot we think is best for you.
There's no consequences for entering. And if you don't enter, well, you miss 100% of the shots. Don't. Okay?
There's also a youth division. So if you know anyone that's really young, we're really lenient, obviously, because they're young and their souls need to be filled with hope and inspiration. And I will not crush them. I will crush the adults.
There you go.
That is my goal in life, is to crush all of your dreams.
Now, we don't recommend that children cosplay from... I don't know, man, what are some terrible adult animated? Yeah, sure. We don't recommend children cosplaying from Punisher or, I don't know.
We have a hand raised.
Alright, what is your question, sir?
Oh no, you're asking a question for what they shouldn't cosplay from.
Yes, what do you think they should not cosplay
High
from?
School DxD.
Oh yes, yes.
That's it. I'm so out of
I don't even cosplay.
I mean, there's a lot of inappropriate costuming, and we all know what they are. So let's just keep it.
But at the same time, a child can cosplay whatever they want. So, as long as it's approved.
Yeah, like last year we had this adorable Pokemon trainer. She was like 7, had a basket of plushies. It was adorable. I loved her. And then her brother came as one of the professors. I don't know which one because there's too many Pokemon professors now. Thank you. See, I'm still like a little kid. I don't know how to cosplay very well.
And when Pokemon came out, I was 7.
You're a baby.
1997.
So is there any other questions or concerns that you guys might want to know before we get this show on the road? No?
Anything? This is the opportunity to ask anything about a masquerade.
I will tell you most of my deepest, darkest secrets. That is appropriate for the crowd.
I will not, but if you want to know about hockey.
I mean, I'm from Detroit. That's cool too, I guess.
I'm not going to talk to you about hockey in Detroit, I'm sorry.
That's okay, yes.
Where'd you get your hat?
I actually made this hat. The base is a Halloween witch's hat. And then I took some brown leather-like material and sewed it on top of that so that we could, and then there's a nice little ring on the inside. Thank you very much.
So that's an example of being able to take any sort of found item and repurposing it into something cool. And we fully your mic, buddy.
There's nothing I can do about this
No.
mic. Sorry.
That's an example of repurposing something, which is also really encouraged. And if you
We have a whole category
yes,
of found items.
object.
So if you ever do just have something you can build out of your closet, sometimes that's where it comes. That's where you start.
Yeah. I mean, one of the biggest rules that people don't understand is that found item versus like your actual like intermediate, beginners, and advanced judging is that 60% of your costume must be done by yourself. So for example, my entire outfit, the hat was the only one I really repurposed. Everything else was patterned from Joann's or wherever I got the pattern from. And I modified it, and then I sewed it. And bless my mom's heart, she knows how to sew better than I do, so she can give me pointers so that I don't look like a hot mess in front of you guys today.
I, however, am an incredibly lazy person, and I got my shirt off of eBay. I did, however, make these beautiful cuffs from Joann Fabrics. They were in the discount bin. So yeah, my first costume was whip stitched, which is just hand sewn. So you can really, it's a good way to learn.
And then the other, like I said, I love judging props. There are some people who have come through, and I've seen them in the past few years, where their costume is okay, but their props were like amazing. I mean, I don't have the time or patience to cast metal iron for my costume is one of the examples. I will definitely give you an award for your prop if it's like that good, which is actually happening tonight.
And some people are better at making props than they are at sewing.
So there's a lot of collaboration cosplays, so that's really cool. The person that knows how to sew will get together with like a prop master, and they will get together and make beautiful, beautiful outfits.
Yeah, and it's a great way to force your friends to sew for you if you're really good with paper mache.
I'm going to go back there and rally up your contestants so that you guys can see the beautiful things that they've done. Oh no.
Sorry.
No, the issue is that remember I have to pull it away when I
All right, so what panels have people been to today? Is there anything that has been phenomenon? The B movie? As in Seinfeld, or?
B movie is in the best forgotten movie.
Oh, got it.
Got it. See, I was thinking animated Seinfeld. Yes, that's yes. Well, you know, support the bees. The bees are disappearing and very important. You had your hand raised. What have you been to?
I was just at the U.S. History of the U.S. Anime Fandom. The person who was on the panel couldn't make it, so someone came and started talking about stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there's been animated Star Wars stuff. It's one of those worldwide things. You can't go. So about on par with B movie. Has anybody else been to any phenomenal panels? Has anybody hosted any panels? Whoa, we got a lot. Did you host the History of U.S. Anime?
No, I was doing cosplay in Toho.
Cosplay in Toho?
Yeah.
Got it. I know what that is. That's yeah. All right, we got Sam Winchester. Dean, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just lost the entire audience. And that, I assume, is a supernatural panel? It's about B movies. My favorite B movie was when Castiel actually started a beehive, and it was really great because he sewed a bee protector suit himself, and a bee got in anyway, and he's allergic to bees. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm trying. You got one up there.
Who is your favorite hockey team?
The Detroit Red Wings, but right now I'm doubting that.
No, I'm with you. I mean, I'm from Detroit. I said this. They broke my heart one too many times.
They definitely smashed my heart today.
Go back to your football, young lady.
Hi, you in the blue shirt.
Me?
Hey, you know, I know sports because I'm sticking to that because I just called the wrong Supernatural character. So that shows, and I've seen Supernatural. Yes, you.
Yes, I have a question for Snow White.
Oh, well, thanks, buddy.
Sorry. Have you seen the show Once Upon a Time?
Yes, I have.
And what do you think of the Snow White in that show?
Okay. I liked the first couple seasons of that show, but it kind of like got a little convoluted after that. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to take it, but if you guys are on the edges, can you please scoot in if there are empty seats? That will make it much easier for people who are just coming in to sit, so you don't have to, shuffle like a movie theater. So, yeah, and you guys can get to know your neighbor, talk about the Star Wars holiday special. You're not allowed to talk about sports, as I've been told, so I'm sorry.
What about Quidditch?
You can talk about sports, anime.
What about Quidditch? Does that count as a
So there's
sport?
a swimming anime. Did you know this? Wow, man, it got loud in here when I said sports anime. Yeah. My favorite is Whistle, and that is about soccer. Did anybody read Whistle? All right, we're good.